Welcome surprise is a repeat. In steep trouble. Repeat. Favor repaid, repeat. Mark into the fire is done. And then, what are you offering? Okay, yeah, so this is all 3 of the new quests that just unlocked. So, give till it hurts. I say, Archon, I happened upon the most curious of traditions in my study of Northward Bound, a spiritual journey. This most illuminating of tones recounts a ritual held on the outskirts of Ilsabard, wherein townsfolk, mounted atop ceremonial floats, would assail passers-by with produce from their very own storehouses. Upon further reading, I discovered it is to celebrate a bountiful harvest. So bountiful, in fact, there is a surplus to shower upon the masses. Though the number of casualties seem to increase with each passing year, one cannot deny their pure intentions. Indeed, it is a tradition of beneficence, one we Namazu would do well to adopt on our path to enlightenment. Alas, we have no harvest to boast of, let alone any surplus, which is why we will use fin-crafted goods instead. If you would consent to help in our preparations, pray travel east to the Path of the Craven. You'll find one of my kin there gathering supplies. Taking the plunge. Over the Horizon describes a most peculiar ritual from the West wherein tribesmen jump from atop cliffs with no promise of safety, save for a bit of rope tethered to their waists. Truth be told, even I balked at the thought of undertaking such a death-defying feat. Imagine my surprise when a number of my kin stepped forward, eager for an opportunity to prove their bravery. In fact, one of them is at the Dawn Throne this very moment, preparing to jump from its dizzying heights. Would you go and see that he is duly prepared? This is one celebratory practice I would rather not see go awry. And the deadliest sport. You wouldn't happen to know a man by the name of Honore Bonladoy, would you? I recently happened upon travel literature chronicling his journeys through the Sea of Clouds. Quite the riveting read. In his writings, he speaks of the Vanu Vanu, an indigenous beast tribe of the region who practice a most peculiar sport involving Pisces. It's a fierce competition granting great honor to its victors. So moved was I by their enthusiasm for their pastime that I made straightaways for Kugane to seek out Pisces of our very own. Though costly, I have succeeded in acquiring several. The problem, however, is they appear to be completely and utterly indolent. If not for their breathing, one might mistake them dead animals strewn about for some ill-conceived grotesquerie. We need something to spur them into action, or at the very least active enough to be recognized as amongst the living. One of our festival volunteers has gone north to Xiolan in search of materials to create something, anything that might rouse the Pisces from their torpidity. Would you go and see if there is aught you can do to assist him? Sure. Hey, we drew the car. Ah, helping hand from Saigetsu. It is greatly appreciated, yes. A most welcome sight indeed. I was tasked with doing something that might draw the Paisa's interest, but I haven't a clue where I might begin. If I were a Paisa, I'd imagine I'd do anything for a Corrigan doll. Do you suppose you can make one? If there's anything you might need, I guarantee you'll find it in this crate. Yes. When you finish, you can deliver it to Gyoka. He's been tasked with caring for the Paisa. One Corrigan doll. High quality. Helps if I click something that actually does anything. Okay, so you're back in Dorilo. Yep, you're back in Dorilo. One of you's atop the Dawn Throne. There. There. Figure out where the missing one is? Presumably after we help the guy skydiving, or no, bungee jumping. The rope. He's got the rope. That's important. Oh, this is the wrestling one. That must have been the missing one. Gifts. Have to be high quality. Nope. Muscle. Veneration. Careful. Okay, that's done. Is there not someone up here? Yeah, there is. They're over this way. Of course you would skydive from there. That makes complete sense. Coward, they called me. A craven! But after this, they'll never call me names again. No, no. Saigetsu sent you to help? Yes, yes. Wonderful. I could use an extra pair of pins. Or hands in your case, to get everything in order. Could I trouble you to fashion a pair of ropes for the jump? They need to be rather long and sturdy besides. Everything you need should be in that crate. Please try not to take too long. I fear if I don't do this soon, my nerves may get the better of me. Land diving gear. That sounds brilliant. You know you're not supposed to hit the ground, right? Oh, that doesn't need the synthesis done. Good lord. Honestly, that should do it. Hey, young. You want to go land diving? Sounds like a terrible idea. Everything is nearly ready. I hope my request wasn't too demanding of you. Ah, did you finish up your nanoblock thing? Oh, this will do nicely. Yes, yes. Now I have everything I need. Sure is a long way down from here, but I said I'll do it, so I'll do it. Here I go. The rope! You forgot to tie the rope on. You absolute genius. Oh, 3,700. That is a massive nano block set. Good lord. You okay? Where am I? Light, it was so warm, so welcoming. I had to stay here to see the others' look of surprise, of awe. Go and tell them what I've done. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Just working on the Namazu dailies. This is a repeat. Culinary knife component, high quality. I've done a couple of those nano blocks, and yeah, they're finicky. I can understand the fingers hurting after doing a whole bunch of tiny building. Okay, there's that. Here. I do the sculptor. And I need to use the firecrackers. That's a big mammoth. No thanks, I don't wanna. Okay, one here. Wakey wakey. One more. And then just over to there. Another helping hand sensed by Sagetsu the Enlightened? Tell me, what hidden shame has he threatened to bring to light? Your secret's safe with me. Yes, yes. Oh, thinning the paints, yeah, that sounds like a process. Came of your own volition? Truly you're a saint, an angel sent from on high. Between your hands and my fins, we should finish in no time. While I continue gathering supplies, could I trouble you to craft a figurine resembling fruit? Persimmons, plums, any fruit will do. Everything you need is in the crate right there. When you're finished, take us straight back to Doelo. I hate to get hit in the eye with any of these. Sagetsu means well, but I fear the others do not yet understand what these goods will be used for. When the festivities begin, I think I'll stay here. Safe and out of the line of fire. But it's done. Pristine fruit figurine, high quality. And done. Okay, just need to get back Doilo. I'll be interested to see how well I'm feeling after if I start doing like 3-4 hour model kit building streams. But that is several months off at least. Yes, yes, we can fly no higher. I heard you. Okay, Dolph. No, stop moving. Some would say I'm the most perceptive of the Namnezu. Yes, yes, my eyes are quite sharp. It's only natural that I'd be chosen to serve as referee for the Paisa competition. But there can be no competition if they remain so sluggish. If only there was some way to let a fire into them. Not literally, of course. Thank you, thank you. They're sure to love this. Yes, yes, this is certain to get them moving. Tell Saigetsu that all will be well, for now at least. And when you're finished, I'd be more than happy to show you the Paisas if you'd like. Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to Saigetsu, and then we're gonna go talk to the Snake Ladies instead. So, welcome surprise. Let's wrap up the ones I'm not reading. Give till it hurts. Preparations here are coming along nicely. Have anything to contribute? Fancy fruit. Shaped thing. Ah, excellent. Our store of wares is not yet sufficient for the event, but soon we'll be ready. I can picture it now. My kin astride a majestic float, bombarding passerby with all manner of food and figurines. We get a celebration for the ages. Pity I won't be able to participate. Why? If I were to be injured, who would oversee the rest of the festival? I'm sure someone would pull it off. That's the spirit. You got it. Ah, you returned. So you really went through with it? He forgot the rope. And he forgot the rope, you say? Well, we can hardly call it a success if he failed to follow my instructions, now can we? If such a lack of preparation becomes a common occurrence, I pray it doesn't. Perhaps we should forgo the use of rope altogether. It would, after all, serve to distinguish our event from the ritual practices of the West. If it will, yes. Don't force it. Don't go searching it. Don't be a butt about it. Let's give this some thought. Should any of my kin be willing to undertake yet another test of courage? However, I should hope you'll be ready to assist us again. Just remember, if you don't like being around yourself, how can you expect anyone else to be? So make sure you like being around yourself first. You needn't say a word. Even from here I could see Gyoka jumping with joy. Perhaps now we can entice the Paisas to do more than loaf about. These competitions can be quite fierce, if the accounts in my readings are anything to go by. If you care to see for yourself, I suggest speaking with Gyoka. Paisa is regained. You may now speak with Gyoka at any time to go and observe the Paisa... Okay. Okay, sorry. Fine, I'm talking to Gyoka. Because I need to know what this is. Yes. It may be best if we find a location removed from Dorilo. Yes, yes. I fear the Paisas will wreak indiscriminate destruction once they get to tussling, smashing our parade floats, and ripping our pavilions to ribbons. But come, come. I know just the place to unleash them safely. Here we are. The perfect venue to show off what the Paisa can do. Is it not impressive? Detected it from afar with my keen Gaze, yes, yes. Is it Paisa boxing? Naturally, I will serve as a referee. Naught will escape my all-seeing eyes. No, no, unless I blink. Which I never do. Merely watching them come to blows wouldn't be very interesting, though, would it? Care to wager which will emerge the victor? That said, this is only an exhibition match. Do not hesitate for fear of choosing wrong. I certainly do not expect everyone to share my skill at spotting the to-be victor. The Rose House Wrestler. Excellent choice. Yes, yes. Make sure not to lose track of who's who once their fists first start flying. I don't know who's who right now. All right, you two. Ready, begin! By the big one. How did they escape their pen? Quickly, we have to get them back to Dorilo before they tear each other to shreds. Let's try this again. Yes, yes. Ready, begin! Battle's grown so tense I can barely stand it. A ceaseless flurry of kicks and punches from both sides, and yet they remain unscathed. Now they close in for the kill. This looks to be a turning point in the match, the outcome of which may very well depend on your support. Yes, yes! Rallying cry. And the match is over. Coming all the way from the Sea of Clouds, he's battered and bruised, but fluffy and furious. Today's champion is the Rose House Wrestler. As a referee, my word is final. My word is law. Those who oppose my decision, well, that's too bad. You chose the Rose House Wrestler as the start, did you not? Congratulations. It seems you have an eye for talent, though not as good as mine. So what do you think? Did it set your whiskers to tingling? Of course not. You have no whiskers. Still, I hope you enjoyed this little exhibition all the same. Now let us return to Doilo. They need time for their wounds and minds to recover from the trauma of today's match. Moving on.